Hey, what is up YouTube? Welcome back. It's your buddy Technoboy, and in today's video I'm going to tell you how you can use your car amplifier at home. Well, this is not about the stereo amplifier that you can use easily, but the problem is with that monoblock amplifier for the subwoofer. So I'm going to tell you how you can use that monoblock subwoofer amplifier at home. But first you need to know that that amplifier requires a 12-volt power supply. A good one means a 12-volt power supply with a very high amperage that only the car battery can provide. Many people use computer SMPS, and I saw one video about using the inverter battery, but the problem is with the inverter battery because that has much more amperage than your amplifier requires. And if you buy an SMPS with a higher amperage just for your amplifier, then it may cost a lot more. You don't want that, so I'm gonna tell you the cheapest way. So for that, what you need is a computer SMPS just like this, and a bunch of electrical wires just like this. So now I've just already told you that there is a lot of videos using computer SMPS with the monoblock amplifier. Well, here comes the twist. Well, you can use SMPS, computer SMPS, to run your monoblock amplifier, but that's not going to work at the loud volume, because your computer SMPS has a amperage of 20 ampere to 20 to 25 amperage, not more than that. So that's very less. So when you raise the volume and when the beat drops, then your amplifier automatically gets turned off. So here I'm going to tell you the solution of that, and I'm going to tell you how to do that. Well, for that, I don't have a monoblock amplifier right now with me, but I can tell you in details and can show you. But for that, I need a paper and pen. So, paper and pen, please. Alright, so here is the paper and the pen. Now, let's take a look at the SMPS first. There it is. This is a very old one, and it's a defective one, not working now. So, here, the specs are here. You can see. Right, you can see that's the output voltage, and you can see 12 volt with 20 ampere. Well, this is an old one, so that's the 20 ampere, but in many SMPS you'll get more than 20 ampere, like 25, like that, so that would be better. Well, this SMPS cost me around 500, so what you need is 3 SMPS. Even the amperage is 20 ampere of 1 SMPS, so if you use 3 SMPS, then you'll get a total amperage of 60, so it will be close to the battery, car battery. But this thing cost me around 500. So these days, basically computer SMPS are just like this, around 5 to 600. So if you buy 3 of them, so if there is that 600, so the total cost would be 1800, which is very less. And now the important thing is the wiring. As you can see, the yellow wire, all the yellow wires here provide 12 volt power supply. So now let me count: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so here is the paper and the pen. Just like this, and 6 yellow wires are there. So all the black wires, they are the negative, the ground. They connect 6 black wires too. You need just this all the yellow wires and the same amount of black wires, and the rest of the wires you don't need them at all. So now the question is, why all the wires, all the yellows and all the black? Because you need a higher amperage, and a thin wire cannot carry a higher amperage. So you need to collect all the wires. So all these 6 yellow wires will carry the 12 volt with 20 ampere power supply now. And then you need to join all of this, the yellow one and separately the black one. And then next things what you need to do. So number 1 and SMPS 2 and SMPS 3. So all the yellow wires, just join them together and solder them properly. Same do with the second SMPS and the third SMPS, just like this. And same with the black wires. So now what you need to do is you need to connect at least 1.5 mm electrical wire, like this. It's much more thicker, you can see. You can see 1.5 square mm wire. So now here connect 1.5 mm electrical wire. This is the positive power supply, to connect that here. Same with the second SMPS, same with the third SMPS, and do the same thing with the black one, 1.5 mm single wire. Alright, so now half of the work is done here. All the yellow wires are carrying the 20 amps, are going through this 1.5 mm wires. Same at the second, same at the third. And the black wires, the negative one, they are going through 1.5 mm same wire. Same with the second SMPS and the third one. So now you need to join another wire here. So what it would be? It would be like this. That's 4.5 square mm wire. So much more thicker than the 1.5 mm. You can see this is the 1.5 mm and this is the 4.5 square mm. Here you can see 1100 volt 4.0 square mm. So you can use this wire 4.0, or you can use more thicker wire than this. So now take all this 1.5 mm wire together and join them and solder them properly, and then from here use the more thicker wire like 4.0 or more than that. Join this one, and the same to be done with the black wires. Join them all together and solder them properly, and then use this 4.0 mm wire, and you're done. This is the minus and this is the plus, and this is your 12 volt power supply with 60 amps at least. That depends on the SMPS. If you get SMPS with more than 20 amps, like 25, then you'll get total here 75 amps, just like this. The more is better, but not much more. So this is the perfect wiring for your monoblock amplifier, and that is your subwoofer. So this is the thing, if you connect Alright, so here is the paper and the pen, and you can play the subwoofer loud, and when the buzz drops you'll get the heavy buzz and your amp wouldn't turn off at all. So let me tell you this once again: all the yellow wires, all the black wires, join them, solder them properly, and use the insulator like PVC tape or heatsink tube, whatever you get, and then 1.5 mm wire, and then join all the 1.5 mm wire, the positive one together and the negative one together, and then here connect 4 mm wire or more thicker wire, and same here, join them properly, solder them, and use PVC tape or heatsink tube, and then wire goes to your amplifier and you're done. And always remember that the joints, all the joints, they are very important. Never let them be loose. So joint properly and use solder properly, and then insulate them. So that's it. That's how you can use your car monoblock amplifier at home without any problem. So that's it. That's all for today. And if you have any question, you can ask me in the comments below. So hit the like button and subscribe to my channel and share it with all your friends. And thanks for watching. Bye bye.